Is there a way to quickly jump into an SEO effort that brings some value or brings traffic based on words, and do it in a quick basis like that? Like if you were able to rank for face masks, in late March of 2020, and you were top of the pile for that. Are there ways to do that quickly when something that may not have been a high search term suddenly becomes a high search term?
Yeah, there are. You have to find other ways that people are describing things. So I had when I worked for my first larger agency, we worked with Hallmark, and they were describing this cup as like a flask or something with a weird name. And we looked into the keyword research, and we noticed that no, they're not looking for that one keyword. They're looking for another keyword that has 10 times the search volume. So we just rewrote content on the site to reflect the new phrase. And then Hallmark was ranking, a big brand, obviously a lot of authority, started ranking really quickly for that keyword. One thing that people do is we look at, newsjacking, and we'll create news that's related to something very, very popular in the news. I always talk about answerthepublic.com, really good site that you can ask. You can put information into it, and it'll tell you questions that people are asking. And you can see growth, or you can look at Google Trends and see what's growing right now in the US. And then you can create those stories that are very similar to what you're seeing in the news and showing up within Google, within the social sphere. And then you take that information, you rewrite it, you make it more broad, and then you publish that information. Let's say you do an online PR. Now you're piggybacking off of what's already being searched. Google News will pull you in and say, oh, this is similar to what you're talking about with face masks. Now your information pushes up within news search, or the same thing with content. So if you're utilizing sites like, answerthepublic.com, or you're looking at things like that where you can get, Google Trends to see what's growing, you can see what kind of trends are picking up. The real estate industry, just like all industries, you have different changes in seasonality. You just have to keep up and see. And then Google Trends also let you know how much, they don't give you 100% specifics in terms of numbers. It's like a 1 to 100 scale. Oh, Realtor Florida or Realtor Tampa over the last year, it goes through this particular kind of flow, and you can see where those high points are, and then look at historical data and write content to reflect it, so you can get ahead, because it may take 2 or 3 months to get ahead of something in terms of writing that content. And then when you do that, now all of a sudden it's popular, and your site is ranking for something that, oh, there's a new phrase or something that ranked really well last year that people aren't paying attention to right now.